We are live.
All right. We're out here once again on the highways and the byways, out here to prophesy against this wicked kingdom, or better known as a wicked queendom, which is known in the scriptures spiritually as Sodom and Egypt, mystery Babylon, Nineveh, Assyria, Uz, Idumea, amongst other things. All right. Right here in America, Babylon the Great, the scene of great future judgment. And first and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Shalom, double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who ruled well and who taught us this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwaf that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. As usual, we're going to go into Rakak Wadash. And pretty much, we always go into the, chiefly we always go into prophecy, right? Because that's the spirit of Yahushai. The spirit of Yahushai is a testimony of prophecy. But the scriptures are manifold, you know? The scripture covers a plethora of topics, you know? Anything that you're going through or have gone through or are about to go through, the scriptures covers it, man. You know, in the world they call the Bible basic instructions before leaving the earth. All right. So we always get into the prophecies, the judgment of this place. But the spirit was on me because we admonish, right? Meaning correct. We warn you. We exhort. That's kind of the spirit that I'm in today, is exhortation. You know, we exhort you to continue in the faith. We rebuke, you know. We wear many hats as prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But the spirit on me today is of exhortation. We always go into the bad news, right? You know, the judgments, right? Which, what we say, bad news for one person is good news for another. You know, the bad news for 2/3 of Yasharallah and the world is that, hey, evil days are quickly approaching.
Yeah.
But for the elect, that's good news. And that's kind of what I want to go into, the gospel. Because when you look up the word gospel, gospel means good news. So I wanted to harp on the good news. We catching hell, of course. We're still in the flesh. We're in these chains of darkness, right? But you know, whatever precepts come to mind, you know, let them roll. Let the good times roll. But we're still catching hell. We're still being oppressed. We're still in the hands of our enemies. But what? At the end of the day, we can see the light, which is Yahushai.
Yeah.
We can see the kingdom. We can see the light at the end of this thing of ours, man. You know? We at the end of our bid, like I always say. This is our last captivity. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is about to recompense our enemies. And we're about to be set on high, right alongside our big brother, Yahushai HaMashiach. You said you had something?
Yeah,
Yeah, let him roll with it, you know.
This is our 2 Timothy chapter 2.
You speak on it.
And I'm going to start at verse 3 because the brother, you know, just to reiterate on the brother's point, we're all going through all manners of temptation and, you know, different things in our lives, man. And it's always a beautiful thing to reflect on the good news, which is the gospel.
If I could say real quick, if you call yourself, we call ourselves the hopeful elect, right? Because we're prisoners of hope. We're prisoners of Yahushua HaMashiach. None of us are saved yet, right? We know we've been called into this thing, but it's not enough to be called. We want to be chosen. In order to be chosen, we have to endure. Endure what? All the different trials and tribulations that we that befalls us along this straight path to the kingdom, right?
Facts.
And we know when we talk about the straight gate, the straight path to the kingdom, this narrow road which leads to salvation, straight meaning S-T-R-A-I-T, a narrow passage of water, a position of difficulty. You know, we always say, hey, this is an easy thing, man, you know?
Yeah.
Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is doing the heavy lifting. But at the end, but when you're going through things, and you know, in the moment, it don't seem light. It's a light affliction. It's an easy yoke, right? You only realize how easy it was hindsight, you know?
Yeah.
But when you're going through shit, it don't seem easy, you know? But that's why, like I said, the spirit was on me, exhortation. You know, we all catching hell, you know? But hey, we got to keep fighting. You know, fighting the good fight of faith, putting our best foot forward because it's going to pay off in the long run. You got it, brother.
You're absolutely right.
I know I said a mouthful, but
Con.
I can't help it. The zeal of the Lord be eating me up.
You got to let it flow. Well, I'm gonna bring this quick one out. Jeremiah 8:20, which reads, "The harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved." All right, meaning, hey, we're not saved. So we still have to endure the temptations of the flesh and dealing with these trials and tribulations that this life brings about daily. You feel me? Okay. And also,
and we always talk about, I always say it, the greatest battle is in the mind. You know, that's the greatest battle is in your mind.
Con.
You know, that's why Paul said, what did he say? He said, now that, roughly paraphrasing, now that you've always obeyed in my presence, now in my absence, you got to do it even more so.
Con.
You know, roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
You know?
So this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 3. And it reads, "Thou therefore endure hardness."
The word endure means to suffer, to make hardened. That's what these different trials and tribulations that the elect go through, it hardens us. Really, it fortifies our mind. We're learning to be able to give everything up on this side, carnally. And it's hard to let go, man. We was talking about on the way up here, Yasharallah, right? As a nation, we're a royal people. We like nice things, man.
Facts.
We like the bling bling. We like gold. We like, you know?
Yeah.
But you got to be able to give all that up. Just as Peter did. And all the apostles, all the men of the Lord. Peter asked the Lord, he said, we forsook all to follow thee. You know?
Con.
We forsook wives, lands, families, children, you know?
Con.
He said, what we gonna get, man? What we gonna get? What did Yahushua said? Basically, everything back 100-fold. You know?
Yeah. Con.
You got it.
It says,
Therefore, again.
therefore, it says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach."
Because this exhortation chiefly goes out to you men. The flock of the Lord's pasture are men. Yeah, you got a handful of Akwath, women that believe and follow, you know,
Right.
the Lamb wherever so he goeth, but we're chiefly concerned with the men. All right? You able-bodied men. Okay? You know? Once the men fall in line, the women gonna come. You know?
Yeah.
Women are attracted to power. So once we get right, you know, everything else gonna be smooth sailing.
They gonna get right.
You know?
Con.
So you men gotta, hey, that's in the scriptures. Gird up thy loins like a man. You know?
Yeah.
I will require it of thee. We're soldiers, man. We're in a fight. I did the lesson, the fight of our life.
Yeah.
Right? This is wartime. You mentioned the seasons, the harvest, the summer is past.
Yep.
Ecclesiastes tells you that there's a time and place for everything. You know? You know? And we're in a time of war. And this is really spiritual warfare. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places, principalities. We was also going to, it's heavy witchcraft, man. That's
Yeah.
why America's likened unto the daughter of the Chaldeans. Heavy witchcraft is incantations, enchantments are being put out into this world daily.
Con.
You know?
Con.
Through Esau's music, putting incantations, spells on you, his media, you know, his entertainment. I was listening to this so-called Evite Christian, and she was mentioning going into the word entertainment, which she had a good point. She said entertainment, what's the first part of that word? Enter.
Enter.
And that's how Esau gets you, what you consume. You know, you are what you eat, right?
Yeah.
So what are you entertaining? What are you letting enter into your vessel? You're consuming, you know, Esau's witchcraft.
Con.
You know, a lot of witchcraft is out there, man. Incantations, spells, enchantments. You know, homie, no enchantment against Jacob Babakashan.
Con.
You know, again through his media. You know, especially now that this truth is out there, you got a lot of controlled opposition. I was warning the brother about that. That's why it's important to do your due diligence. Don't just believe everything. you know, and ultimately filter everything through the scriptures and pace yourself, balance yourself, because one of the tactics of Esau Edom is to overwhelm you.
Yeah.
And overwhelm you with what? With everything to frustrate your purpose. Overwhelm you with the cares of this flesh, bills, you know, ailments, but also to overwhelm your mind with too much knowledge.
Con.
So you don't know what to believe. You don't know what's true. You got to pace yourself. Be balanced. And be in it for the long haul. To endure, suffer,
Yeah.
patient. Whatever's brought upon thee. You got incantation?
Yeah.
Enchantment?
This is our Numbers 23 and 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Again, we going into the theme of this epistle, this lesson, right, is what? Exhortation about the good news, the gospel. The good news is, guess what? If you part of the elect, you was predestined from the foundation of the earth to make it.
Facts.
None of the elect are gonna fall out of Yahushua HaMashiach's hands. He said he kept all of us, man. So I'm taking over. I can't help it, bro.
Yeah, no, you got it.
I didn't even get to my list yet. you know? But that's the good news. We gonna make it. We gonna be all right. We gonna make it.
Yeah.
Long as we endure. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Because you brought out we're not saved yet.
Exactly.
Whatever's brought upon us, we got to take cheerfully. Go ahead, out again.
Numbers 23 and 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel.
Well, hey, that's the good news that, hey, once we become a new creature in Yahushua HaMashiach, we've been washed by this word. We've seen the light, you know? We've woken up out of the matrix, out of that sunken place. Esau enchantments don't work no more, not like it used to.
Yeah.
I mean, they still affect you because you got to grow. You got to grow in grace, grow in faith, you know?
Right?
And that's what the straight gate does. It purifies all these different enchantments on you. All these different chains. Hold me no man that warf, entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Again, because we in wartime, man. You know?
Oh shit, I was already holding it.
We in wartime, you know? But and Esau's waging heavy war against the elect, man, day and night. He's got his magi.
Matter of fact, it's the very next verse after
Okay, that's the spirit.
Khan. I'm gonna start at 3 again.
I'm speaking.
Salakia.
I lost it now. Yeah, you shouldn't interrupt men in their speech like I be telling you.
Khan. Salakia.
You gotta be able to hold your peace, man. You know? But go ahead, you got it.
Yes, it's the very next one. So I'm gonna start at 3 again, and the point that the brother wants is in 4. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. No man.
Again, we in war times, man. You know, and this is deadly serious. It's not a game. You know. And again, we fighting against high level demons, man. You know.
Oh, that's why Yahushua HaMashiach tells us to put on the full armor of the Lord, man.
You need everything because you're on the battlefield.
Khan.
Especially once you step out the house, man. Once you step out the house, you in the field, the world.
Yep.
And you vulnerable, you know?
Khan.
You know? To all the spirits, all the, you know?
Yeah.
Anything, you know? Anything can come at you. You know?
Yeah.
But guess what? Part of the good news again. The angels of the Lord encampeth around them that fear the Lord.
Khan. Yeah. That's the armor.
And part of the armor. A key part of the armor is the names. The name of the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are safe.
Yeah.
And we trust in that. We're prisoners of hope again.
Khan.
You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, out.
Yeah. If I can say this real quick, and all of the things that the brother is bringing out is all a part of the good news. We have the true names of the Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. We have the angels encampeth around us. All right.
We have a more sure word of testimony.
Khan.
That's why it tells you to continue in the things that thou were taught. You know, and be assured of. You know.
Yeah. Khan.
We've entered into other men's labor, and before we just jumped into this thing feet first, which a lot of us did, not fully understanding what we were involved in. We were supposed to be what? Fully persuaded.
Yeah.
I know when I came into this thing, Elder Apostle Tahar would always harp upon Don't just believe me. Look it up. He still says it from time and time again. But he would always say it. Don't just take things at face value. That's the scriptures, though. Yahushua, that's Timothy. Search the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to see if the things you were saying are true.
Yeah.
That's the Church of Berea. You know?
Con. It says, 2 Timothy 2:4, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
And guess what? Once you call yourself come into this truth, whether you know it or not, whether you accept it or not, acknowledge it or not, you done wage war
Yep.
against this world. Because everything we teaching is contrary to this world. You know?
Yep.
Now you on the side of righteousness. You on the side of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know?
Yep.
And you know, we are from above, they are from beneath. Everything gonna come against you. Just as they came against Yahushai. The servant is not greater than the master.
Mm-hmm.
He said if they hated me, they gonna hate you.
Yep.
He said they didn't listen to me, so they damn sure ain't gonna listen to you.
Exactly.
I had spiritual power. I was the Messiah. I was
God.
healing motherfuckers, raising them from the dead, feeding the multitudes.
Yep.
They still put me to death and chose a goddamn thief and a murderer, Barabbas.
Con.
You know?
Yeah.
But what did Yahushua said? Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Everybody just playing their lot out, man. Characters in this movie. The good news is, Adawan Ratazah, we keep enduring to the end. We on the right side of prophecy.
Yeah.
We the good guys in this movie. You can't really fault 2/3, man, because they doing what they was programmed to do.
Exactly.
So you can't fault Esau. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Take peace from the earth. Be the wicked.
Con.
You know?
Absolutely right.
Like I said, my quarrel is really with you able-bodied men that are procrastinating, dragging your feet. You know, being lukewarm. You know what's required of you, but you half-ass it.
Yeah.
Yahushua said he gonna spew you out. He rather that you were hot or cold. But because thou art lukewarm, I will spew you out. You playing games, straddling the fence.
Yeah.
No fence riders in this thing of ours, man. No gray areas.
No gray
Either
area.
you hot or you cold.
Con.
Go ahead out.
Real quick, this is Matthew.
You finish.
No, I'm gonna get this real quick and go right back to it.
Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse
Still
37.
holding numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He that loveth father or mother
You got
more than me.
Go up a little bit more.
Go up a little bit more. This is Matthew 10.
That whole parable is good, man, because he talks about a division. What is you in the blue letter?
No. But I
Okay.
can get it in the blue
Nah,
letter.
I was curious
Matthew
what
10,
the heading of it is. That whole chapter's good.
All right. So
You
10.
get the point. Get the but get proper context.
Oh no, you're right. I'll start at 35. Matthew 10 and verse 35.
You can speak on it.
And it reads, I'm going to start at 34. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Think not.
Speak on it, man.
Right. I went into Matthew because we were in 2 Timothy's and it read, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this world. And part of those affairs, the affairs of this world are your mother, your father, your children, your family.
Your spouse.
Your spouse, con. And we always go into, the scriptures always goes into balance. These things that you love, you can't put before the Heavenly Father. Okay? Because He is the Father of spirits. So everything that the Heavenly Father does is for a reason. And everything is a test.
And he's a man of war.
Con.
You mentioned warfare. He's the man of war.
Yep.
Yahweh is his name. He loves a good fight, a good battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You're absolutely right.
That's why we're soldiers. You know?
Yeah. On the battlefield, ready to go to war. And our mind isn't reminiscing on on what's going on back home, man. All right?
That's how you lose your life.
Facts.
You on ground zero, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You in no man's land and you thinking about, your mind is elsewhere. You gonna fuck around, step on a goddamn landmine.
Yep.
Get your head sniped off.
Yep.
You know? You're
Con.
supposed to be on that watchtower, watching for the enemy, but you fucking daydreaming,
Mm-hmm.
reminiscing, lollygagging, playing games.
Yep.
This is serious business, man.
Con. It says, Matthew 10 and
Hey, Slocky, real quick. That's why America's through Babylon the Great, because these GMO babies, they can't focus.
no.
They got ADHD.
Yeah.
They can't be serious.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. Think about your son, man.
Mm-hmm.
Think about, they not men, bro. They not,
Yeah.
they not like the ancient men. They not like the men that fought in Vietnam.
Right.
Dealt with Agent Orange. The millennials are through. They weak. They effeminate.
Yep.
You talk to them too loud, they start crying, man.
They shedding tears and shit.
Why you talking so mean to me? You being mean to me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They through. And
Yeah.
that's all part of Esau's enchantments. Through the food, he been waging warfare.
Yep.
The fluoride in the water been dumbing the people down.
Yeah.
His food system been dumbing the people down. It's strategic.
Yeah.
He been slowly disarming you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Esau has made you right for the conquering.
He been attacking you on all sides.
Yeah. Whether it's through 5G frequencies, and like the brother
Frequencies
said.
in the music.
Yeah.
Because we went into the entertainment world. A lot of these niggas be going double platinum and shit. Don't you know witches go to the studio and pray over them tracks
Yep.
and put incantations on it? It's no coincidence the murder rate amongst our people is through the roof. Why? Because through the music.
Yep.
You got songs about murder, 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 kill, kill, kill.
Yeah.
You think that ain't, you listening to that shit over and over, getting high, you think that ain't gonna weigh on you subconsciously?
Of course.
Oh, you watching movies, Get Rich or Die Trying,
Yeah.
That shit is weighing on your fucking mind, man. Niggas go to sleep listening to that shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. You're absolutely right.
Nigga get high, get drunk, he had to ride off.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga probably listening to that shit.
Like, oh, they talking about me now. Too close to home. It's time to make a Yui.
So again, war's being waged on you on every side, man.
Facts.
So you gotta be circumspect.
Mm-hmm.
It's serious times you're in, bro. Especially when you call yourself coming to serve the Lord.
Con.
Now you open. Now the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, really gonna see what you made of.
Yeah. But he has to, because he's preparing you for the battle.
He gonna test that armor.
Con. Yeah. Exactly. It says
How do we fortify our mind with these precepts?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
how Yahweh did it. That's how he battled Satan off.
Con.
Satan came with a haymaker, Yahweh weaved it, caught him with a hook,
Yeah. That hook, that precept. Exactly. So it says,
Had Satan on the ropes, and then eventually he knocked his ass out.
out fucking
That's
cold.
part of the good news. He already got the victory, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
It says, Matthew chapter 10.
and Salakia, and he's the mediator. He's going to Yahweh on our behalf.
Yes. Yes.
Rallying force,
Yes. It
Go
says,
ahead,
it says,
Matthew. Yeah.
Matthew 10 and 32. It says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men.
Nah, you was up a little bit more, weren't you?
No, I was
Okay,
here.
okay, go ahead.
I was down a little bit more. I started up a little bit.
Go ahead.
It said, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men,
That's our number one task, man.
Yeah.
We are the Lord's heralds. Yahweh is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords,
Yeah.
right? Before the king comes in, what does he do? He has heralds go out,
Yeah.
blowing the trumpet, waving the flag.
Yeah.
The
Rolling
king
out
is
the
coming, the king is coming, and that's
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Con.
Lifting up that banner upon this high mountain.
Con.
Imagine we climbed up Mount Everest, you got the banner, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's coming, Yahweh Shai is coming. And guess what? Esau's scared. That's why he's calling us terrorists.
Yeah.
He's calling, that's anti-Semitism. Yahweh Shai is coming back.
Don't,
Here's anti-Semitism.
don't even.
The perennial prophets of doom. They're back in their lots.
Yahweh Shai is coming. That sign is anti.
Claudius mad as hell, about to expel the Jews all over again.
Hey, exactly, bro. He
Go
want
ahead,
them out of Rome. It says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven.
Again, Yahweh Shai going to Yahweh on our behalf.
Con.
Pleading our case.
Yep.
He's the mediator.
Yep.
Go ahead.
But whosoever shall deny me before men.
And why do our people deny Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai? Because they care about this world.
Fit in.
You know, they don't want to be ostracized. They don't want to be known as a weird guy. Oh, he a weirdo. He a bug out.
Yeah.
He on that Black Jesus shit. You know,
Con.
he don't celebrate Christmas. He don't take part in the bread and circuses.
Yep.
You know.
Con.
He always going out there in rags. You know, preaching that hate shit. He a bug out.
Yep.
But you know, you want to save your image on this side, your shitty ass life on this side. But yet the scriptures say, "He that saveth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it."
Mm-hmm.
And you had these entertainers, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Kodak Black, call themselves trying to enter into this fight. And as soon as adversity came, they skedaddled.
Yeah.
As soon as that pressure came, it bust their pipes.
Con.
You don't hear them talk shit. Nick Cannon don't say shit about Yasharala no more.
Exactly.
Kanye West don't say nothing about Yasharala no more.
Exactly.
I thought you was from Judah, the 12 tribes of Judah.
Yeah.
Now you mad niggas ain't buying your album and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Now you mad you got dropped from Balenciaga and shit, you know?
Hey, but that's the thing.
You mad at Sway because he got the head.
Hey, but them men, they didn't know they were entering a war.
Yeah.
They didn't know that.
Satan came at you, took your woman, you know?
Yep.
And let him get popped by Pete Davidson. Now you in the bushes dressed in camouflage. Now he completely bugged out. They locked his ass up and reapplied that MK Ultra.
Yeah.
Took your children from him.
Yeah.
That's the condition of the battle.
Yep. Oh, man.
But it tells you, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Con.
He didn't understand he was entering into high-level warfare.
Yeah. Yeah. But, hey, what happens to them is what happens to a soldier when he enters the war without the right equipment, man.
Yeah. You know how many men get Dear John letters?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And a lot of men lose their life over that, man.
Con.
You know? You on ground zero. Like I said, the front lines, man. And you get a letter from your old lady, you know, or she don't even respond back.
Yeah.
Especially now with technology, you can FaceTime her ass.
Yep.
You was in a heated battle, lost your best friend. You want your woman to comfort you. She getting popped by Tyrone.
So Tyrone walked by in the back of the FaceTime.
Swinging, you know?
Hey, what it say?
It's all about the bread and butter, brother. You get baby boy.
That show, Dear John, by the time you read this line, I'll be gone. Life goes on. No, it don't, man.
Niggas want to go AWOL then.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Hey,
fact.
but that's what Paul said. It's better that you not even have a wife. They didn't have wives, be as though they have none.
Exactly.
Hey, our eyes are single, man. Focus on the kingdom. Focus on the task at hand, because we're soldiers.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ak.
It says, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Think not that I come to send peace on earth.
And one way that you can deny the Lord is by omitting shit from the truth. Telling half-truths, man. Lie. Omission is a lie. You know?
Con. That's cold.
Trying to make the truth sweet. The truth is sweet and bitter, man.
Yeah.
You got to gobble it all down. The bitter and the sweet. And once you fully understand, all of it is sweet, man.
Exactly.
All of it is good news.
It all is good news. You're absolutely right, Con.
Nah, brother, you got to get them with the honey. Now when they get into the bitter, they bug the hell out. Because
Exactly.
they wasn't built upon a sure foundation.
Con.
They were misled.
Yeah. They were
You
brought
got
in
to
on
count the
lies.
whole cost. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, that's Yahweh Shai said it again. Which of you intending to go to war, consider not if you have enough to finish the battle.
Yeah. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
That's the world. That's what the world believes. Oh yeah, even if I don't believe there's a Jesus or God, right? But even if there is a God or Jesus, they white men, right? And
Yeah.
they coming back to bring love, peace to the world. That ain't in the scriptures.
No.
Nowhere in the scriptures. That's a lie, man. That's a cunningly devised fable. That's a fairy tale. The scriptures tell you that the day of the Lord is a day of darkness, not light.
Mm-hmm.
Very dark. No light in it.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures call it the day of gloom. That's the day of judgment.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword.
That's why the Middle East, the Arabian Peninsula, getting stirred up. You know?
Yep.
Because, hey, we entered the second world pass, the third world is coming quickly.
Yeah, con.
That's why you got the shit going on with the migrants. And America's completely divided. The red states against the blue states.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because peace ain't coming to this place. War is coming. That's why all throughout Europe, these farmers are raising hell. Because sedition is on the horizon.
Damn
Civil
right.
war, civil unrest, class wars, race wars. You know?
Yep, you damn right.
Ain't no
Con.
peace. We ain't in the kingdom. You know?
There ain't gonna be no peace.
Hey, after the third's woe, then peace is gonna come. The nation's not gonna learn war anymore. That's how we know the mole rats, okay, are not the people. Because once we go back into the land, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is gonna take us back into that land, the nations ain't gonna learn war anymore.
Con. It says,
We're gonna beat them into subjection. We're gonna bash them in the head with rods of iron. That's part of the good news.
exactly.
Go ahead, Op.
Till dust. It says,
Think not.
think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword.
You speak on it if you want, man.
Yeah, con. I mean, you just hit the nail on the
And
head.
what a sword is a killing instrument. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The modern day sword are these guns,
Mm-hmm.
these rifles, M16s, AK-47s, Remington shotguns, you know?
Yeah.
Glock 9, Glock 19 and shit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Though the modern day sword is a gun. Okay? And what's a gun used for? It's a killing instrument.
Yep.
Yeah, you can use it to hunt, but what do you do when you hunt? You kill the animal.
You killed it. Yeah, you killing something.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the modern day sword is a gun. And the ultimate sword is a missile. And guess what? They're the Lord's missiles, the Lord's arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And majority of the Lord's arrows are going to hit right, they're going to pelt Babylon the Great, America.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
The Lord going to empty the clip. All these nuclear capable nations, countries, all these nations that possess nuclear capabilities, they're going to use them nukes, man.
Damn right.
Ultimately to reign upon America. Babylon the Great, the scene of great future judgment. Okay?
Yeah.
Because that's the ultimate sword. A missile. An intercontinental ballistic missile. Hypersonic missile. Okay? You got it.
Con. It says, for I am come to set man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother.
Lock it. When a man's ways pleases the Lord, even his enemies are at peace with him.
Facts.
We had Popo sitting here the whole time. They ain't said a goddamn word.
Not a goddamn
Walk
word.
in and out, back and forth, ain't said goddamn. What can they say? You know?
All they can say is they sure are diligent. They always here. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother,
You got it, brother. Salak.
and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Right? Hey, the Lord has come to spread sedition, okay? To stir up anger, all right? The Lord, hey, the Lord, like the brother said, is not coming with rainbows and lollipops. The Lord has come to bring great miseries upon this earth, all right? Matter of fact, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 8 and verse 50. It reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time that shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And that's what's taking place. Great miseries. You look up the word misery, it goes into a state of grievous affliction, condition of external unhappiness, miserable situation, misfortune.
I said I wanted to go into the good news, huh?
Con.
You going into the bad, the judgments.
Now,
Like
hey.
I said, it's part of the good news.
Hey, exactly.
And you should be thrilled. You should be exhilarated. You know? Yeah, we catching hell right now. But guess what? What they say, laugh now and cry later. They got that from the scriptures.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
These people are weeping. Their laughter is going to be turned to mourning.
Mm-hmm.
And the roles are going to be changed.
Yeah.
Our mourning, because right now we're sighing and crying, mourning for all the abominations done in the earth, man.
Yeah.
It's better to be in the house of mourning than the house of mirth.
Con.
Right now, these people looking forward to the Super Bowl, man.
Con.
They're in a mirthy spirit.
Yeah.
And the mirth of the land is drying up, man. All hell breaking loose, man. You know? Mass layoffs,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Wars, rumors of wars, civil
Yeah.
war brewing, you know? But they want to keep a semblance of, hope alive. you know?
Normality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they looking forward to the Super Bowl. Oh, we going, fuck it, we can turn up.
Yeah. Kick some
Get some
chicken
drinks,
wings.
get some greens, some trees, you know? Get the grill going,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Hey. And the,
Shit, we ain't seen the Chiefs and what you call it play since 2020.
Yep.
You know what happened right before that?
Yeah.
The pandemic, right?
Facts.
No coincidences, like Elder Apostle Horse said. You know?
Yeah. Hey, and that's the thing, man. The brother was just going into a little bit of the miseries, man. Okay. Homelessness at an all-time high. Okay. The opioid pandemic. All right. These are all great miseries. Mass layoffs. You know. We went into UPS laying off 12,000. The tech sector in 2023 had massive layoffs, and now it done caught on to the retail portion.
More banks collapsing.
Exactly.
Housing market is through. The
Yeah.
car market is through. It's looking like 2007, 2008 all over again.
Yeah.
Which they call that the Great Recession.
The Great Recession.
Which I've been telling you, we've been in a recession since the scamdemic.
Yep.
They just don't want to panic the people.
Exactly.
Since the lockdown, shit been getting progressively worse and worse. This bitch ain't never really bounced back.
Never. No, it never came fully
The
back.
spirit completely left this place, man.
Yep. And
Remember prior to the lockdown, shit was different. But once that lockdown came, the spirit, you know, the winds of mercy kind of let loose a little bit. A lot of death. People were sad.
Yeah.
That's when the layoffs started. These businesses, the small businesses, started getting eroded.
Yep.
You know, shit ain't been the same.
Nah, man. Hey,
And shit been intensifying. Shit been getting worse and worse.
and you
My
really you really saw the mental health and the state of America Babylon the Great during that lockdown, man.
Motherfuckers was actually looking for the truth.
Yeah. They was like, this can't be life. Something is wrong. You know, them being left alone with their thoughts.
There was a crying for wine in the street. Again, that was a precursor. That was a pop quiz.
Yep.
But the real fucking lockdown finna come.
Mhm.
Jacob trouble finna commence. That was the mercy of the Lord.
Con.
You know,
Come.
extending that grace period. You was reading. You got it. Whatever you know. I got a quick one.
No, you got it. Go ahead, Salakia.
Because you mentioned you was in Matthew about I had a definition also. You didn't bring it. You were mentioning a man at variance, right?
Yeah.
So this is the definitions of variance, right? It says the fact or quality of being different. And the elect, we're different.
Yep.
There's something about us. You can't just put your finger on it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Them the men of the Lord. Then shall be known who are my chosen. They
God.
stand out. You know?
Yeah.
With not with any glitz or glamour or no, you know? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is giving us notoriety. Right now we're infamous. We finna be famous soon because Yahweh said that. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said that. I will get thee fame in all the lands that you have put to shame.
Put to shame.
Right now they're mocking us, ridiculing us, scoffing at us. But shortly, when the famine of the word commences and Jacob's trouble commences, they're going to be looking for us. They're going to be scrambling.
Yeah.
We're going to be in the forefront of their mind, right alongside Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yep.
And because what we've been preaching, prophesying this message for years. And they've heard this word does not go out void.
Come.
It shall accomplish that which I please it.
Yep.
And prosper whereto I sent it. So it's been doing its job. The angels been doing their job, man. And when all hell break loose, Amos 8 and 11 and on down.
Exactly.
They're going to wander to and fro to seek the word of the Lord. But they're not going to find it.
You're absolutely right.
You know?
You're absolutely right.
So it says the fact or skedaddle, Esau, the fact or quality of being different, divergent, or inconsistent. But this is what I want. The state or fact of disagreeing or quarreling. So read that what you had in Matthew again about.
Matthew 10 and 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
So now variance means the state of being different, quarreling. That's why you catch the most flack from your loved ones. All of us, we all had to go. That's an infant baby stage coming to this truth. Cause you overwhelmed. We're fully persuaded. We know we got the truth.
Yeah.
You know. And now what you want to do? You want to say this is an act of love, a labor of love. Now you want to save your loved ones, the people you care about.
Exactly.
Fuck the world. Eventually, now we learn to prophesy to the world. But initially, you want to save your wife, your children, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, your best friends, your co-workers, because you love them, you care about them. You know.
Yeah.
So you beating them over the head, and they're the main ones that come against you.
The main
resist you, because they really not resisting you. They resisting Yahweh Shai.
Con.
They resisting this truth because what did Yahweh Shai said? Them that hate me love death.
Con.
They of this world, and this world has a spirit of death on them. Black culture is a spirit of death. That's why they walk around dressed in all black. They wear skulls. They promote death. Niggas be riding around to drill music.
Yeah.
Blasting that shit.
Yeah.
Getting high, drinking, turning up to drill music is about killing, smoking your ops.
Talking about wish a nigga would. Yeah.
But that ain't nothing new. What you think gangster music was about? But that's what this world promotes, death. You know?
Yeah.
It don't promote life. Aborting your baby and shit. This world promotes death. You know?
Con.
And then we come with light. We tell you, nah, stop smoking. You know, it destroys your temple. You know? Stop doing this. Stop being an adulterer. You know?
Yeah.
Stop, come back to your power. You will have life more abundantly. You know? And they hate you for it. Stop celebrating these pagan customs. Stop celebrating Valentine's Day. Stop celebrating your birthday. Stop celebrating Christmas. Thanksgiving. Right?
Yeah.
And they resist, they hate you for it.
Yeah. Because they...
Don't you know Yahweh Shai will kill you for that?
Yeah.
But they don't want to hear that.
They feel if they stop doing those things, they're like, damn, you're taking what little joy and peace that I have here in America, Babylon the Great.
Because they think they were brought here to have fun. They think America's fun land.
Yeah.
You wasn't brought in America to have fun, man. You were brought here as a punishment.
Yeah.
That's why you came over here in such a cruel, heinous way. You ain't come over here like these fucking, these Italians, these Brits. You ain't what they say, Plymouth Rock, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. You were brought over here in chains, man.
Yep.
Cargo slave ships, packed like sardines, pissing and shitting and menstruating on top of each other.
Facts.
Niggas was trying to jump off the ship, man. That's why sharks would follow the ship. They knew they was gonna get a good meal.
A buffet.
Niggas was trying to starve themselves to death, man. And what did Esau do? He bust your teeth out and shove funnels down your throat. Right? Sold you in auctioning blocks, split up the homes, had you working sun up to sundown, right?
Con.
But Jake, forget about that. That was a long time ago. Slavery wasn't that long ago. Jim Crow laws wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago. You couldn't be in fucking Ocoee, Apopka. They would hang your black ass, man.
Facts.
This was a sundown town, don't you know that?
Facts.
You had something called the Ocoee Massacre, But Jake, forget about that. They think now we done made it to the promised land. We overcame, You don't realize this man is your enemy. And he about to reveal his true colors to you. My bad, I can't.
Nah, hey, you on point. You 100% on point.
So again, going back to Matthew, unless you was holding something, but going back to the point in Matthew about variance, that's who you're gonna quarrel with. That's who you're gonna buck heads with. You know?
Yeah.
But as you grow in this thing, you learn that, hey, fuck it, man. He that be ignorant, let him be ignorant still.
Yeah.
So what if some did not believe? Shall the unbelief of them make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid. Let Yahweh be true and every man a liar.
Every man a liar.
Yahweh Bashim Hawashai and his word gonna be found to be true.
Yeah.
We already know it's true. That's why we were trying to shove it down your goddamn throat. And you hated us and rejected us for it. But
Right.
guess what? When you see the things we've been telling you come to pass, then shall be known who are my chosen. Then shall be known a prophet has been amongst you. Then you're gonna get it through your fucking whore's forehead's mind. You know? While we were being so harsh with you, man.
We were adamant, man.
You know?
Yeah. But hey,
The foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
con. But hey, we're in that Jeremiah spirit now, man. You know, after you've been in this truth for a few years, you grow and you understand. You know.
Hey, Paul said, "Them that have wives be as though they have none." Why?
Con.
Because we at war, man.
Yeah.
You can't be fucking worried about your spouse or your loved one. You know,
Yeah.
your children and shit.
You
You
know.
know.
Hey.
And wartime, there's casualties, man.
Casualties, con.
There's something called casualties of war. And the good news is, at the end of the day, all of Israel gonna be saved.
Facts.
Everything you lost on this side, like I was going into Peter, you gonna get it back 100-fold, man.
Con. It says, For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother.
Yeah, your children ain't gonna listen to you.
Nah.
Hey, don't dress like a whore, man. You know, don't be out there committing adultery, jumping from man to man. You know,
Yeah.
they don't want to hear that. They want to hear it's hot girl summer.
Yeah.
They want to put on leggings, you know,
Uh-huh.
show that box, put on thongs. They don't even, that thongs, what am I saying? Showing how old I am. That's a thing, they don't even wear drawers no more.
Nah, they free.
They put
free
on
out there.
leggings with no goddamn drawers, man. And wonder why they box be stink, you know?
Where they got yeast infections and all type of manner of.
When I see that, I get totally disgusted. That shit has been in there baking.
Bro, our people are lost, man. You know, our people are sick, man, and we're coming to them with the antidote, and they don't want it.
They're alcoholics, man, and they're inebriated on the wine of Babylon.
Con.
They're
But-
drunken on this world. They can't get enough of it, man,
Cause hey man,
because they love death, like I said.
facts.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. They are the walking dead. 2/3 of Yasharala. Zombies. They dead and they don't even know it.
Don't even know it. So it says, for I've come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
And that's not just we you know, I'm focusing on the men, the elect, the men and the few sisters that are, you know, in the truth woken up. You're gonna catch a lot of hell, but this is happening in the world in general.
Facts.
Because there's no peace. There's not the spirit of peace in the world. Not to mention the curses are pouring out, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why you see a lot of domestic violence. Mothers killing their children. Men offing the women. You know, a lot of shit been happening.
Yeah.
Hey, fucking planes all of a sudden falling out the goddamn sky. Twice now in Florida.
I noticed that. I-95, man.
It was I-75.
Salakia, 75.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
that's the times that we're living in.
Man.
Could you imagine if an EMP hits?
I
How
can't.
many and the planes just start falling? Bro, this place is through.
This place is completely through.
And showing you about Yahweh Bashim al-Shai mingle a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Causing Egypt to err. Egypt is erring in every fucking, you know?
Well, they're having the Super Bowl. I think it's today, if I'm not mistaken. And they all you hear on the news is security. They're talking about security, talking about a possible T attack.
You'd be a goddamn fool to go to that stadium, bro.
That's what I'm thinking.
With all these migrants and all this shit that's going on, Hamas and Hezbollah and all this shit, we supposed to be infiltrated, you know? Which I don't foresee anything happening.
Nah.
Because that's a major day of witchcraft.
Mhm.
Esau gonna work, you know, but who knows? Who knows? You know,
Yeah, who knows after it's over?
a major FF could take place.
Con.
You know, F flag. You know,
Con.
you know, but I foresee that. You know, but yeah, that's foolish.
Foolish. That's not
Now ain't the time to be into no fucking bread and circus, man.
con.
The bread and circus was given to the fucking peons, man, when Rome was collapsing. You know?
Yeah.
To distract you. My bad.
It says a man foes shall be they of his own household,
A foe goes into what, your enemy.
an enemy.
Like I said, speak on it, you know?
Yeah, a foe goes into your enemy. That's why your family, friends, wives, brother, sister may use the word hate. They hate you. They hate what you become.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell you to your face, but behind your back, they talk mad shit about you.
Yeah.
You know? They may put up with you, tolerate you, because, you know, they live with you, they around you.
Mhm.
But when everybody else mention you, they speak about you with disgust, man. Oh, he changed. He became different
Yep.
since he got into that black Hebrew Israelite crap. They
Yeah.
speak like that.
Of course they speak like that. Of course. It says, hey, but
And-
that's the
and-
way
and
an
they-
enemy
they-
speaks about
But
his.
It's a good thing too, because they be like, he's a lost cause, man. They learn to give up. First they try to, you know, keep you in this world. Hey, come to this gathering,
Yeah.
and they realize, you know, nah, he ain't gonna do that. He a lost cause, man. He wasting your time, you know.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing, you know.
Yep, God. It get to the point where he bought that life. He don't give a fuck.
Like you was mentioning Jeremiah, our forehead is adamant against your forehead, just like your forehead is stiff hard against ours. You know?
Exactly.
Our forehead is even harder. you know?
God. Yeah, exactly. You 100% right. It says, he that, and I'll end it here, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. All right?
So that's
Oh, a
it.
little bit more. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. Yeah, I'll end it right there. Because that's very important, man. Taking up your cross, man, and carrying the weight and everything that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua ask of you, man, because he did it for us.
And a good movie to go rewatch is The Passion of the Christ. You know?
Yeah, that was,
Hey, you saw the hatred in them people's face when Yahushua was carrying the cross, man. Smelly, racist ass Smelly Gibson. He did a good job with that one, man. All his movies are good. The Patriot, Braveheart, but
Yeah.
The Passions. He made racist ass Smelly Gibson made The Passions.
Yeah.
You know? But you saw the hatred, you know?
Yeah.
In their face, man. You know?
the guile, the hatred.
Now all you gotta do is put our people faces in there. And you know how our people get down.
hmm
You know, put your loved ones on, you know?
Yeah.
They back in their lot doing the same thing. You know?
The exact
So
same
you're
thing.
gonna be hated, man. That's part of carrying the cross. You're gonna be ostracized. You know?
But hey, the scripture like always speaks of balance, man.
Hey,
You got to be hated in order to be loved, man.
Hey, the Lord said they're gonna separate themselves from you, man. You know?
Mhm.
From your company. You know?
Yep.
You're gonna notice people distance themselves from you. They ain't gonna pick up the phone like they used to. You know?
Of course.
Or even if they do pick up the phone call, them conversations gonna feel real distant.
Yeah, they're gonna be short and distant.
But on my behalf, I'm distant. You know?
Yeah.
I put the separation, man, because a lot of times they don't get it through their thick skull. You know?
Yeah. Hey man, hey, we're not trying to be joined hand in hand with the enemy, man. Come on, man. The line is drawn in the sand.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Isaiah 42, and because you mentioned jealousy, right?
Mhm.
So this is Isaiah 42 and 13. The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man, and we done broke down. Yahweh is a man of war.
Yeah.
Yahweh is his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says, the Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
Hey, that's what he's gonna do, man. Hey, the Lord is stirring up jealousy all throughout the four corners of the earth, man.
Throughout the earth, because we're not in a time of peace.
Exactly.
We're in a time of war, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is stirring up these spirits,
Yeah. Hey,
stirring up these nations, stirring up these leaders. You know,
Hey.
not too long ago, old Tucker Carlson, what was the pride and joy of America.
Yeah.
Old Fox News, loved a young man.
Yep.
Now they talking about bringing them up on charges, man, for going over there and
Sanctions.
talking to Putin, because that's the spirit that's in the earth of
Yeah.
sedition.
Yeah.
Hey, you got old boy Greg Abbott down there in Texas coming against Creepy Joe.
Yeah.
And you got who was that? DeSantis sent troops down there to the border.
Yeah. I think it was
Because we in a time of war. And
Yeah.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai stirring up these people.
yeah.
The globe is divided, not just Babylon. All these people are divided on the most minute topic. They're divided. We always go into it. They can't even agree on what's an actual man and what's a woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When science, nature explains that, that's a simple, basic answer. Your reproductive organs determine what you are.
Simple.
But in this backwards ass land, bizarro world, you could be whatever the hell you want to be.
Feelings.
You could be a fucking furry. I'm a zebra. I'm a zebra today, and tomorrow I'm gonna be a giraffe, and that's okay. But going back to the point of how this place is divided, I think I put it in the chat. Florida, these transformers, these trans generators, they were complaining that on their driver's license they can't no longer, they gotta choose a sex,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that was a big uproar,
Mm-hmm.
showing you these states are divided
Well,
on every topic.
Yeah. They said the Decepticons and the Optimus Primes wanted to they wanted to change their current license
Update it.
to the image that they currently are. They the Autobots, they were switching sides, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of states say no, you're falsifying your identification.
But some states are allowing you to be gender neutral.
Yep.
You were able to leave it blank.
Yep.
Again, showing you that jealousy is being stirred up.
Con.
Even in homes, families are being stirred up.
Yeah.
Husbands against wives.
Yep.
Children against parents. Brothers against brother. But the Lord is doing that.
Facts. Hey, the number one thing that's stirring up jealousy right now throughout the world is this migrant crisis, man. All these migrants are coming across the border getting benefits, okay, that you hard-working taxpayers should be getting. And the jealousy is through the roof, man. The jealousy is through the roof.
It's so bad. Even a liberal state like New York, it says enough is enough.
Yep.
Because Texas got slick. He said, we're going to send them up there. Yo, punk ass.
Yeah. we go bust them up
We're
there.
going to send them to Chicago. We're going to send them to New York, And hold on there, buddy. That's your problem.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, so the spirit of jealousy, okay, and sedition.
Over the last couple of years, they've been talking about sedition. I mean, seceding. My bad, seceding.
Oh, Salakia.
From a union. Certain state. Hey, they had that movie, that trailer for the movie Civil War on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what does it talk about? Texas, Florida, seceding.
Mm-hmm.
They even mentioned California. I don't see California seceding because California is super fucking liberal.
Yeah.
But who knows, man?
And it's super fucked up right now.
But who knows?
Con.
So my bad. I was reading, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then you got it back unless I was reading. I don't remember. So it says Isaiah 42:13. The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. Matter of fact, hold me, Baba Kasha, because I had the list.
Con.
Hold me, Zephaniah 3:8. We go. I gotta take the floor back. Salaki.
You got it.
So it says, the Lord. Let me know when you got it. The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. Go ahead.
Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Speak on it,
Con. until the day that I rise up to the prey. Right, man. The Lord is speaking to the elect, okay, of Yasharallah, the ones that are doing the work and patiently waiting, okay, because we are in no condition to save ourselves. The brother brought out earlier that we are not yet saved, okay. We need a power that is stronger than Esau Edom. All right, we're living in Esau Edom society where he has the strongest military. You know, he has the ultimate sword, which are these ICBMs. Okay, so we need somebody to stand up in our behalf to bring righteousness on the face of the earth, because the rulers of this world are wicked. All right, so it says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. And where is the Lord assembling the kingdoms? All right, to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of Yahweh's judgment, okay, which is over in the Middle East or West Asia. All right, this is what the Lord is doing. He's gathering all these armies, Russia, America, Iran, China, Ukraine. He's gathering all these armies.
All these so-called superpowers.
Yep. Okay.
Because Iran is a superpower, man. Pakistan, they're a superpower.
Yep.
All these nations possess nuclear capability. Read that again.
It says,
I want to break it down. I like the way you go ahead.
Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
We were talking earlier about being patient, enduring, suffering. You know, the theme of this lesson is the good news, the gospel. The good news is, hey, our redemption is nigh. This bitch is through.
Yeah.
We in the midst of the Third World War. They just don't want to panic the people. You know, the moment America went over there, like you said, to the Asian Peninsula, okay, you know, waged a proxy attack on Iran. Hey, the Third War was on and popping.
Yep.
And the so-called Israelis, they drug them into this war, and that's all prophecy. The least of the flock shall draw them out. Even Biden was speaking out against Bibi. Oh, Bibi. Bibi said, we ain't stopping till they're laid waste, they're decimated.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So, hey, ain't no going back. Only going forward. And things are going to keep escalating and intensifying. They're going to keep attacking them ships, you know? That's going to cause what? Oil to go through the roof, you know? Hey, things are getting hot and heavy. Hey, more and more of these nations are talking about drafting. Oh, even over there in Europe, talking about conscription. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Because they know a war's coming. And these people, especially over here in America, the patriotic morale is at an all-time low. Especially with these GMO babies, man. They ain't trying to fight. They were just in the military to get a check.
Yeah.
Get their college paid for. A lot of these transformers, they joined the military because the military will pay for your sex change. And allegedly, you won't get deployed once you're transitioning.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
So they thought they were just kicking back, thinking everything is all good.
Yeah.
But now they see wars on the horizon. Personally, I know people that right now are being deployed to Germany. You know? The Lord is gathering these nations for this galactic battle. The war to end all wars. In the scriptures is known as Armageddon. The mountain of the Lord's troops. He's gathering all these troops to do what? Pour out his indignation, his righteous anger. Because God, contrary to popular belief, isn't all love. And he's not happy with creation. He's not happy with the way the earth is being ran. The earth is being ran into the ground. Why? Because of the rulers.
Facts.
And who's ruling this place? Is it us?
Nope.
It ain't us. We ain't in the power seat. We don't write no laws. You know?
Yeah.
We don't have no military strength to enforce laws. You know?
Yep.
You know, we're not the ones that's behind these major corporations polluting the earth, polluting the water, spraying chemtrails. It's so bad, you got the fishes trying to commit suicide. Whales beaching themselves.
Yeah.
That's how bad the earth is. The earth is out of course.
Wow.
Why? Because of the rulership. A wicked ruler is in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's oppressing the people. He's oppressing the earth. This devil is so wicked, he chipped the goddamn animals.
Yeah.
He wanna capture every animal and track it.
Yep.
What you think he wanna do to you?
Yep.
So read that again.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh.
That's what the prophets, all right, that's what the saints, that's what the men of the Lord are doing. We're patiently waiting on the return of who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows about Jesus Christ and his so-called return,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your whole existence is numbered by it, because we go according to the Gregorian calendar, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had something called BC. What does BC stand for? Before Christ.
Yep.
Right now we're in AD, Anno Domini, the year of the Lord. What year? The return of the Lord. Everybody knows about it,
Yep.
but the masses has a misconception. They think when the Lord returns, it's going to be a day of lollipops, hugs and kisses, rainbows, butterflies, birds chirping. Everybody going to get raptured up. That's not in the scriptures. The day of the Lord is a day of gloom, a day of judgment.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Because contrary to popular belief, these nations are really prey. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the ultimate predator,
Facts.
the creator of the universe. He's a man of war. And he's been playing chess. While these nations been playing checkers, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua been playing chess. And he been playing the long game. And he been taking all the pieces off the board.
Mm-hmm.
It's checkmating about 2 moves.
Facts.
Esau been hopping around the board, you know? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has been checking him left and right.
Yeah.
But a couple more moves and the game is over.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, for my determination.
His determination, his will. This is the will of the Lord. In your so-called good book that your nation was built upon, right?
Yeah.
On the back of your money, it says, in God we trust, right?
God we trust.
You swear you're a God-fearing nation. Matter of fact, it's on the back of the Floridian plates.
Yeah.
It says, in God we trust, right? You go to court, you swear on the Bible, but yet you break every law the Bible gives you.
Everyone.
The Bible says sodomites are supposed to be unalived.
Mm-hmm.
What do? You give them a license to sin. You give them liberty. You give them more rights than us. We
Yeah.
can't even get 40 acres and a mule, but you got billions to send to Ukraine. You steady sending billions to so-called Israel. You know?
Facts.
You giving migrants money fist over fist. 53 million, I think they just set aside for them.
Yeah.
Giving them housing, what else? Help me out, brother.
$1,000
Prepaid
cards,
credit cards.
phones. Yep.
You're giving them notices to appear. You're not even holding them accountable by the laws of the land.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This
Absolutely
place
right.
is through. Go ahead. But
says-
the Lord is doing that. He's playing chess. He's slowly stirring up all these people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to lash out against their leaders, just like they're doing in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Esau's at their wits' end.
You damn right.
These red-blooded Americans, these Bible thumpers, they about to lash out. Hey, if Trump don't get into office, you're going to really see them riots, man.
You better believe it.
Enough is enough, you know?
If Trump don't win, you
And if
absolutely right.
Esau going to lash out against Esau, what you think he's going to do to you tribes?
Mm.
Civil wars coming. Race wars are coming. You know?
Yeah.
Division. Go ahead.
For my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation.
The word indignation means righteous anger. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is justified in destroying this place.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because the sins of this place has reached the heavens. Ultimately, he's going to destroy this place for what you did to his chosen people. The 12 tribes.
Mm-hmm.
You so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics. For what Esau, Edom did to you, how he got this land by the force of the sword and refuses to repent, the Lord is going to judge him.
Yeah.
That's righteous. An eye for an eye.
Yeah.
That's just with the Lord. Matter of fact, hold me Revelation 3 and 10. Baba Kasha.
Con. I got one real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation.
See that, Salaki, that's Esau's worst nightmare. That he's going to have to pay. I told you we're going to get on Esau.
Yeah.
It always comes full circle. You know?
God.
But that's their worst nightmare. That, what if God is black, right? They heard about the so-called black Messiah. He can't be. God got to be white. God is with us. God bless America. No, God hates America. And when he destroys it, you're going to see what? You're going to see that hatred.
You damn.
And why does he hate it? For how it was founded. It was founded upon rape, robbery, bloodshed, violence,
Yep.
wickedness. To this day.
Yep. Con. To this day.
And your most grievous mistake was touching the Lord's chosen people.
Yeah.
You didn't just grab any old nation when he went over to the west coast of Africa. When you removed our brothers, the North American Indians, the Seminole Indians, when you stole their land, when you stole the Latin tribes' land, when you went to the Caribbean and stole their land and oppressed them, call yourself colonizing them, spreading imperialism. All you Edomites did it, whether you were Brits, whether you were Spaniards, the Dutch, the French, all Edomites. It's no coincidence when you look at the EU, they're all Edomite nations.
All of them.
You look at NATO and the EU, they're all so-called white members, man.
Yeah.
Majority of them.
Yeah.
They sit at the top seats.
Yep.
Because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The wicked is ruling. We're living in the revival of the Roman Empire. This is that deadly wound that was healed. You know?
Facts.
You was gonna say something?
Nah, facts. This is
Hey, that's why on social media it was trending. How often do white men think about the Roman Empire? They said they think about it all the time. Why do you think that is? Because we're in Rome all over again.
Yeah.
And just like Rome fell the first time, it's gonna fall again. The same thing is happening. The bread and circuses. You got the Super Bowl coming up. Where do you think they got that from? Rome.
Rome.
The stadium look just like a Coliseum, don't it?
Exactly.
These amphitheaters. What does that look like? When you go down to when you go down to DC, what does that look like?
Yeah.
Look like Rome, Greco-Roman architect, don't it?
Exactly. Yep.
Ain't that a coinky thing?
Ain't no coincidences. Ain't none.
Hey, even how their country's set up. The Democrats versus the Republicans. Because there's really only two parties, man. Ain't no fucking liberal party and independent,
Yeah, independent.
green party. That's all bullshit. There's really two parties. We all know that. Democrats and Republicans.
Yep.
And that go back to Rome. Go back to Greece.
Yep.
The Senate. The plebeians and the patricians. All over again.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're divided all over again also.
Yeah.
And Rome is collapsing. The dollar's collapsing. The dollar's dwindling. More and more these nations are trying to dump ship, abandon the West and go east. They're aligning with the BRICS, trying to come up with their own currency.
Yeah.
This place is through.
Completely
And these
through.
Edomites know it's through, especially the older ones,
Yeah.
because they're not dumbed down like these GMO babies, these millennials. They understand history. They learned something. A lot of them are all ex-military men, so they know. You know, they go back to old Walter Cronkite and shit. Barbara Walters, when the news was actually giving you real news,
Yeah.
real reporting. They remember the Cold War. You know, they
Yeah.
remember the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yep.
They remember slavery. They remember the Jim Crow laws. You know, that wasn't that long ago. Go ahead, my bad. You were saying something?
Nah, I had a quick one. This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 5. For her sins have reached unto the heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Because the brother went in too, man. Iniquity is sin upon sin. And he
sin is transgression of the law.
Con.
They call themselves a God-fearing nation. They you know,
Yeah.
they paint themselves as white. That's why they call themselves white, and us black. When you look up white, what is white? Everything white is supposed to be pure.
Yep.
The Puritans were wicked as hell, man. You know, but everything white is pure and righteous, and, you know, and clean. You know, and when you look up black, what does that mean? Void of light,
Void of
dark,
light.
wicked. You know, when we're not black and they're not white, We're different shades of brown. I ain't never seen a black man in my life.
Never.
And we weren't called black before. That's a new terminology put upon us. We were called Negroes, colored people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We weren't called black. That's something new.
Yeah, new speech.
That was to demonize us, man. And they weren't calling themselves white either. That was something new, newly created. That caste system with black, white, yellow, that's a new creation, man.
Yeah. It's ultimately a covering cast.
It's a covering caste.
Mm-hmm.
You got it? That's it?
Yeah, you asked for Revelations 3 and 10.
That's the one? Captivity? Sword?
No, that's because I kept the word of my...
No, yeah. I think it was that 20? Is that 20? Try 20. 3 and 20.
Con.
He that leadeth, just put leadeth into captivity. I'm kind of spirit kind of with me now, Salakia, you know?
Salakia.
And it's not like back in the day, they would come up and argue, you know, and debate. They don't do that no more. They just listen, you know?
Yeah.
Because they through. They can't debate their cause. What can they say? The evidence is overwhelming. The receipts are sky high, you know?
Yeah, it's
all they can do is
13
hope
and
that
10.
hope them crazy niggas are wrong. I hope Jesus is white and he's all love. But I hate to burst your bubble. He's a so-called black man and he's very angry. And he gonna recompense you for what you did to his people. The big payback is coming.
This is Revelation.
Matter of fact, who crucified the Lord? The Romans.
The Romans, con.
Last time I checked, I watched a historical movie. The Romans look like so-called white people to me.
Yeah.
You got to pay for that.
Somebody has to.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
How were we brought over here? Was it our free will? You know, did we buy tickets on the Mayflower and come over here? You know, for a better way of life? You know?
I think not.
Oh, my bad. We were indentured servants, right?
Not at all.
We migrated. Yeah, right. Hey, that's why he's trying to whitewash history.
Yep.
It's a black eye on him. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Shameful spewing is on his glory.
Mm-hmm.
See, they got to skedaddle. What can you say? Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's righteous. That's fair. You know?
An eye for an eye.
Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Hey, Christopher Columbus said he couldn't put his sword down for 1 hour. Ain't that something? And they every year they celebrate him for so-called discovering the new world.
Yep.
How the hell can you discover something when you had indigenous people here? All throughout the Americas, all throughout the Caribbean, you had indigenous people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You call them the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incas, you know?
Yep.
The Indians, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You call them the Choctaw, you know? I can't even think of them all. You can't help me out, brother. Come on. The Seminoles.
You know?
You know?
Yeah, you done said all the ones that I would have brought
throughout
out.
the Caribbean, you had the Taino Indians.
Tainos, Puerto Rico.
You had they call them Boricuas, you know?
Come.
You had the Arawaks. That was in the Caribs and the Arawaks. They were in the Caribbean, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we was in South America all the way up to Canada, you know? But you call yourself civilizing us.
Civilizing.
And those were old Edomites too. That's why I was, saying what I was saying.
Yeah, I know.
Because they know.
Yeah.
My bad, go ahead.
It says,
told you we was going to come back to Esau. That's part of good news.
he had to
Who can
skedaddle.
prophesy, man?
I know.
I got to get back to the list. But
It
go
says,
ahead.
he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Go back to Zephaniah.
Con.
I paraphrased it, right? I said, this is what we patiently waiting on.
Yeah.
But you didn't even got to go back to it.
It's right here.
Yeah, but the patience, this is what we waiting on.
Yeah.
Endurance, suffering, catching, because we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Lamentations 4 and 21 on down. Esau's through. He defeated, man.
Defeated. Hey, we waiting for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh
Yeah,
Shah
and
to
they
rise
was quiet
up to
as
the
a
fray.
mouse.
Yeah, they were listening.
They turned the radio
listening.
down.
Of course. Because they pulled
Them
up
niggas
trying
are
to
onto
listen.
something over there.
Let's see
Meanwhile, Issachar walking by just completely in la la land.
completely just gone. Issachar wasn't paying no mind,
That's
bro.
crazy. Eso Cristo says Blanco, no negro.
Yeah, man.
Es
man.
negros is dos moranos is locos.
They pulled up. Let's see what these niggers talking about real quick. Let's see what they're talking about. Making too much sense.
The Lord said, I will give thee a mouth that your adversaries cannot resist nor gainsay. They can't help themselves but ear hustle.
Yeah. And then when it start making sense,
And
they got to
they
skedaddle.
can't gainsay. They can't say nothing. Like that old Edomite when we be downtown, right?
Mm-hmm.
What can he say?
Can't say nothing.
He tried to,
Yeah.
but he was defeated. Now he don't even come by no more. He don't even go get his free lunch anymore. This nigga don't even get his free lunch anymore.
And I just put his hand down and just.
I wish these niggas would go out on a Friday or something.
Now he come get his food every other Sunday.
That's probably what it is.
they're not gonna
Let me get 2 plates. It's beautiful. Like I said, if you're not a man of the Lord if you ain't out here prophesying, man.
Yeah,
I don't give a
man.
damn what the fuck you say.
Hey,
Full
man.
of shit.
Yeah, bro. We in the times where all these prophecies are speaking,
Who
man.
can but prophesy, man?
God,
This is the highlight of our week, man.
the highlight.
First and foremost, we get to recharge one another.
Facts.
You know,
Yep.
what did it say? Neglect not the assembly.
Yeah.
You know, then a book of remembrance was written for them that spoke often one to another.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah. This is the gospel, man. This is the good news.
then
Hey.
you get to fucking shake the hand at the gates of the,
Yeah.
tell these heathens off. You get to exhort your brothers.
Yep.
Get them to keep going. This the best. This is the best thing ever, man. This is the best thing since fried ice cream, man.
The gospel, man. The Lord
Best
was
thing since
alive.
sliced bread. You know.
Man, look at here. So once again, this is Zephaniah 3 and 8.
Hey, but the thing is, you can't come out here unless your Halbashim Yahushua is with you. Because
God.
again, we in war. This is war. This the battlefield, man. This is ground zero.
Yeah.
Like I say, brothers call this the line. The post. I call it the battlefield, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's at, man.
Hey,
Upon this altar,
Con, Elder Malcolm always going into risking your lives daily, man. And that's what it is, man.
You hiding behind the comfort of the fucking keyboard
Yeah.
with a fucking avatar,
Yeah, we out here front and
talking
center.
talking a lot of tough talk,
Behind the keyboard.
behind the screen. Why don't you bring your ass out here and talk tough? See what
Yeah.
you made of. See if you a man.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
We telling this devil off in his face, man.
Yeah.
Fuck can he say?
He can't say nothing.
And it's an honor to get put to death for the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Shit. Jake have died for less in the world. Jake.
It's an honor to stand for righteousness, man.
Con.
It's an honor to herald in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We fucking waving that flag, man. Yahweh Shai's coming. Hey, my bad. You got some more? That's it.
Nah, that's it.
Okay, let me go back to this. So we was reading Isaiah 42 and 13. The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. I had you hold something, or you holding something?
No. I'm holding something.
Okay.
I read everything that you had me read.
Okay. Then I have you. I think I pulled it. Hold Isaiah 13 and 4.
Isaiah
Just
13.
real quick. Go straight with this. The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Esau, like I always say, he's behind in his agenda.
Yeah.
What happened to Operation Warp Speed? Looked like Operation Turtle Speed to me.
Yeah.
Hey,
because you Salakia.
now you that was the perfect. Amalek tried to tag your ass in, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gave you the perfect tagging.
To bring the fucking pain.
And what you do? You put on the clinic gloves. We're gonna warn you. We're gonna give you some notice, and we're gonna make sure we're gonna attack where there's nobody at.
Yeah. Yo. But the brother brought up playing chess earlier.
Hey, brother, I'm about to hit you with this right hook, nigga.
Yeah.
In 3 seconds. You ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm swinging it.
Oh, go ahead. Hey, the brother brought up playing chess earlier. And when you playing chess with people, when they know they're gonna lose and there's no possible move they can make, they waste time by trying to go back and forth. doing
Yeah,
the same move over and over.
God.
Because they're like, damn, I know any other move, it's over. And that's what Esau is doing, man. Twiddling his thumbs to the point where the Lord is going to force his hand.
Well, like I said, really what he's doing is he know once he make this move, he's in a quagmire.
Con,
You know, a
con.
quagmire is a difficult position. Esau's between a rock and a hard place. He can't go backwards and he can't go forward.
Mm-hmm.
He can go forward, but he can't go backwards, and he doesn't want to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Because once he go forward, he know the end is nigh.
He know it.
It's his end. So what is he doing? He's crossing the T's, dotting the I's, double checking, triple checking. Like, you know, you do a test,
Yeah.
and you know you might have failed that bitch, so you keep going over, you know,
Yeah.
damn, I wonder if that's right, you know?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah. He's
I know once I turn this bitch in, I'm going to get a big old F on it.
hey, checks and balances. If you gonna go out, you gonna make sure you did everything in your power.
You're going to wait.
try to
You're going to
succeed.
wait till the teacher say that's enough. Put your pencils down.
Time's up.
Put your pen. You know you've been done. You know.
You just been sitting there.
sitting there watching everybody go up there. You finished already? And they be telling you, yeah, that shit was easy.
That shit was easy.
Yeah, you be like, yeah, it was easy.
Yeah. I'm done too. I'm just double checking. Just nah, mother sucker. Nah, we know what time it is. E, you in a quagmire. You exactly in a quagmire.
So it says, oh no, you was reading, my bad.
No, it was you. I'm holding 13 and 4, Isaiah for you.
Yeah. It says, I have long time holding my peace. Again, because there's a time, like I said, what did Jake do? Enchantments.
Yeah.
As soon as you get in the car, listening to that,
That bullshit.
all the truth that went out his ear.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Just that quick.
The Lord done took everything from him. Jake is through. But hey, we fishing, but we fishing for the elect. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it says, I have long time holding my peace. Again, we're not in the time of peace anymore.
Mm-mm.
You know? Now we in a time of war.
A time of war, man.
And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is stirring up these spirits
Facts.
like a jealous man, you know?
Facts.
When you jealous, you in a rage. Jealousy is the rage of a man.
Yep.
And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is jealous over his comely bride.
Con.
His
Yasharala.
people. You
Yep.
touched the apple of his eye.
Yep.
So he wants blood now.
Oh, that's the only thing that's gonna quench his thirst.
Sif, thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee.
Con.
Since you love blood, I'll keep that same energy.
Yeah.
When I bring the violence, you know,
Yeah. Hey, them dyed garments from Basra, man.
I forget what that was. I don't know if it was a skit. I think it was Eddie Murphy or something, or a movie. But it was like basically it was a scene where the dude loved fighting or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was one of his stand-ups, and he was talking about them Edomites after they watched Rocky, and they was all them Italians that was all amped up.
Trying to go against Jake.
Yeah. And Jake thought was on that tough guy shit, you know. He punched the Edomite in the mouth. He was like, "Come on, buddy, come on," you know, like a man that like to fight, you know.
Yeah.
That's Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Bro, hey, man, Yahweh Shai's itching for a good fight.
The angels are itching.
Yeah.
Maya Ka'ala.
Yeah. You're absolutely
The
right.
archangels of war. You know?
Yeah, Con.
He ain't had a good battle in a long time, man. You know? The angels ain't got to unleash, like, you know?
Hey, I think it was your call that say he's like, man, I think it's the angels bringing out them planes. The Lord just give him a little, go have a little bit of fun. I know y'all tired of waiting, but go have a little bit of fun until Judgment Day comes, man. Until y'all got to do that real work. You feel me? Oh man,
This place is through.
it's completely through.
Says, I have long time holding my peace. He was long suffering, that all may come to repentance. Pitiful, merciful, you know? But he's not slack as some men count slackness.
Con.
2 Peter's. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still. What it said, be still and know that I am.
And know that I am.
That's what we doing right now. We patiently waiting, man.
Yep.
Till Yahweh Bashem Yahushai rise up to the prey.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And these nations are prey. And 2/3 of Yasharallah are prey. You know? I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Like you said, he been holding himself back.
Con.
He really been wanting to bring this hammer down.
You damn right.
You know?
Yeah.
But he been, you know, for the elect's sake. That all, you know?
Yeah.
Gathering all the elect. And being merciful, pitiful, you know? OD repetitive. Giving you more than enough rope to hang yourself.
Con.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't say that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai was not merciful.
Yeah.
All of you scoffers and scorners like to talk shit about the year 2000 prophecy. Man, if the Lord had came back in the year 2000, majority of us wouldn't have made it, man.
You damn right.
You know?
Damn right.
So that was mercy, man.
The water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah for being long suffering and merciful.
I have longed. You were gonna say something, my bad.
No, that's it. You got it.
No, you were saying something, I cut you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all the herbs. And I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools. And I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. Because at the end of the day, all of Israel gonna make it.
Yeah.
They're gonna get into the kingdom one way or the other. You know?
One way or the other.
And the scriptures say, in the day of power, thy people will be willing. When Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shows himself, reveals himself, and you know,
Yeah.
just like in the time of Moses, you know, they wanted to talk to the Lord Yahweh face to face,
Yeah.
talking all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, soon
Sell
as
it
that
out.
thunder and the lightning started, you know, and nah, Moses, you go up there.
We don't want
We
no
don't
problems.
want no smoke.
problems.
Yeah. They're gonna be willing, man. You know, when they see the men of the Lord with that spiritual power, they see all the judgments. They're gonna be willing, man.
Con.
Just like when that flood came, they were beating down the doors of the ark, man. You know,
Yeah.
I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all the herbs, and I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools. And I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. I will lead them in the paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them, and crooked things straight. These things will I do unto them and not forsake them. And that's the good news. At the end of the day, we all gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
Yasharallah anyways. You know?
The entire family, man.
He gonna grab your ass by the neck. Some of you gonna have to die by death by pain, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we gonna be in the kingdom.
Yeah. Hey, that's why the Heavenly Father said, hey, wait ye until I rise up to the prey, man. He's saying, sit back. Yeah, y'all job is done. Y'all stood in a time where y'all had nothing but adversity and hate towards y'all.
He said you've been faithful in little.
And little, con.
Get that Zephaniah, and then you, unless you had something, I got the list though, but go ahead.
Con, I got something. Because you know, going into the Lord saying,
Straight-
wait ye upon me.
Straight to the point though. Muster the host of the battle.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
right?
No, I grab that.
Just finish that, and you got the floor.
This is Isaiah 13:4. The noise of a multitude and the mountains like as a great people. A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
That's the point. Just to go with he's like a mighty man, stirring up jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's gathering them. He's mustering things, man. You got it.
Yeah. And this is just real quick. Let me see. I had two.
Got the floor.
It says, this is a quick one, and then I'm gonna go to Revelation. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up,
Ma'aka Allah.
the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that time, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And that's the point, man. That's that divine intervention, man. That's the reason why Yahweh Shah says, wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey. We have a power that's going to defend us. And we have to do absolutely nothing when that war starts. All right? Except follow the spirit and act accordingly. Because out of one and Ratazah, you were doing the things needed in sincerity and in truth up until this point. You were being obedient. So once that time starts, we good. All right?
And Ma'aka Allah, Michael, He said the great prince.
Mm-hmm.
He's the archangel of war. And Mayaka Allah means who is like God.
Mm.
Mayaka Allah. You know?
Mm-hmm. This is Revelation chapter 19.
Because Yahweh is a man of war.
Con.
So it would only be fitting that he had an angel, you know,
that loves war as
that
much
has
as
his best, you know, that you know, personifies, you know,
yeah.
his major characteristic, you know.
War. Con.
Because again, Yahweh is a shot caller. He's a boss, and a boss delegates orders.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
and that's what the angels do. Carries out Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's orders. You know,
Dang, Brian. Hey. An
and
angel.
we are angels. You know,
Yeah, con.
angel also means messenger. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you got it.
This is our Revelation chapter 19 and verse 18. And it reads, and I saw heaven open, and behold,
That's what
a white.
We waiting on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, to crack the clouds, man, crack the skies.
Mhm.
You know, coming back with the innumerable, the innumerable amount of angels, man.
Con.
You know, coming in his full strength, as birds flying to defend Jerusalem,
Yep.
to
Con.
wage war against these heathens. You know, and redeem his elect.
Hey, we always go into the fact that, you know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans don't have a stand-in army, you know, a flag of your own, a military. Well, I'm reading about our military, man.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. We got the greatest army military ever.
Ever. Ever.
You just can't see them.
Con.
Like Elijah and Elisha.
Yeah.
They all around us, man.
Yep.
Especially around them that fear the Lord.
Facts. So it says,
And they waiting on that, you know, they waiting on that command to move. You know?
Yep. Shalom.
Shalom.
It says,
I read that the other day. Yahweh doesn't move until the said measure be fulfilled.
mhm.
You know? And that's what, you know, that's when they're gonna move.
Con. Hey, he's a power that's bound by his word, man.
He's bound by prophecy.
Con. It says, Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
That's what it tells you when you read Joel about the valley of Jehoshaphat. He said he's gonna plead with all flesh. When you look up the word plead, it means judge.
Mm-hmm. Con.
Judge means to kill. You know?
Con. Hey, that white horse goes into the righteousness and power, man. Speaking of a chariot, okay? This is what Yahweh Shai is coming back on, man. A fathership.
Same way he left, the same way he's coming back.
Con. It says, and I saw heaven open up, and behold, a white horse.
A good depiction of that is Will Smith's Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that big ass gigantic mothership, you know, look like clouds at first, right?
Con.
And then what came out of that mothership? You know, the smaller ships.
Yeah.
You know,
Con.
that's what's coming. Esau knows, man. Where you think he got that from?
Mm-hmm.
And what did the ship do in Independence Day? He zapped the White House.
Destroyed it. The epitome, the symbol of Edomite supremacy, man. You know?
Of Western hegemon.
Con. So it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
A good precept that goes with that is 2 Ezra 13.
Con.
Speaks about that same white horse. It was so large that Ezra couldn't see where it was graven out of, where it was cut out of. He thought it was a mountain.
Yeah, con.
And then what did it said? They were scared but durst fight, you know. And then it mentioned the laser beams, you know. He was zapping them, and the only thing left was dust and the smell of smoke.
Con.
The 2 Ezra 13, perfect precept with that. You got the floor.
Con.
If not, I got the list, man.
Yeah, it says, Salakia, it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, the white horse, And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Power. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. And that's going into the angels, man. Okay, we just brought out what the Michael, the angel Michael, was talking about. It says,
Go back. You didn't, I like to break stuff down. You don't really break it down. Go ahead. Go back to that.
it says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in
Go back
blood.
before that.
It says, his eyes were
Go back
as,
before that.
it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
Because he's coming to take the crowns of all these so-called leaders. Every tongue and every knee shall bow and confess the Lord. And again, he's not coming to bring peace. He's coming to bring peace to Yasharallah, but wage war against all these heathens. Go ahead.
And he had a name written that no man knew but himself.
Really, the elect know. The rest of the world don't know. Well, Esau knows. Only the elect. Let me say that. Only the elect know the name. Everybody else is in gross darkness. The elect of Yasharallah, we know the name. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Esau, Edom, the elites, they know the name. That's why they say Hashem. They know the name of the Lord, but the name of the Lord is dreadful amongst the heathen.
Khan.
Go ahead.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Symbolizing all the blood violence, all the killing that he's coming to do. Same thing with it links with Basra. Who is it that comes from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Who is garment is stained, red in his apparel, roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead.
And his name is called the Word of Power.
What does that mean? Yahweh Shai is the word, is the embodiment of the word. The word came from who? Yahweh. It's his will. And Yahweh Shai epitomized, he said, lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me. Yahweh Shai is the comforter. The comforter is the scriptures, but it's really Yahweh Shai. He's the embodiment of the word.
The Word
of
made
Yahweh's will.
Khan. It says,
Make sense? Did I
Yeah.
say that correctly? Read that again.
yeah, it makes sense. It says in the beginning
Was the word, and the word was with Yahweh.
Yep.
Talking about Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
He was the first spirit created.
Khan.
And then you had the first fruits, the angels, the Alahayim, the powers, which were Adawan Matazal, we be of that number. The 144,000, 12,000 men out of each tribe of Israel, right? They were with Yahweh Shai in the beginning. And they created everything. Yahweh gave the order. Yahweh Shai was the foreman, you know?
Yeah. Alahayim.
The wise and master builder. It's no coincidence that he was a carpenter's son. He's the chief cornerstone. But God
Facts.
gave the orders, how to lay the foundation of the earth, how to create everything, you know, how to create creatures, you know? And Yahweh Shai gave the task to his angels,
Yeah.
his messengers, his servants.
Khan.
And then no man knows his name but the, you know?
Yeah.
Well, of course we know the name, because it said, surely Yahweh will do nothing. I just gave you, he gave the orders. But he revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets.
Yeah.
The first fruits.
Yep.
The Alahayim, the powers. That's why it says in Psalms, ye are gods, but you shall die like men.
Khan.
Right?
Yeah.
God means power. We are powers. But we're trapped in these chains of darkness. We are those angels that left our first estate.
Khan.
We are higher than the angels, man. Yahweh Shai is a little bit higher than the angels. You know?
Hey,
We're extra. The angels are terrestrial. Right now we're celestial, meaning earthly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The angels are spiritual, you know? But we're gonna be extraterrestrial. We're gonna be both, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
The angels don't eat. They don't have sex, you know?
Nope.
But we're gonna know those pleasures. That's a pleasure, man. Eating a good meal, you know, busting a nut. That's why. Who was that? Sarah. She said, "Shall I have pleasure in my old age?" Showing you sex is pleasure.
Old age.
It's supposed to feel good because you're supposed to want to do it. Yahweh said, "Be fruitful and multiply."
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know.
Yeah. Con.
But we're gonna have the best of both worlds, man. We're not gonna die, you know.
Superman.
We're gonna have spiritual power, you know. We're gonna be Hancocks, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Con. So it says,
Yeah, you don't be breaking stuff down, man.
yes, well, it's like that's my fault. I didn't,
You started to and you just
because I
stopped.
thought you were gonna take over and start breaking it down while I was reading.
What do they say about making assumptions?
Con.
And I told you, you have the floor.
It says
I don't know if you don't break it down because you don't know it or what. That's why
Yeah. I know this whole breakdown. It says, and the armies.
You were paused when I asked you what does that mean. You didn't jump on it. When I said what the word is, you know, then you co-signed, but you didn't, you know.
Yeah, because when you asked me what it means, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
It's Jeopardy, bro. You got to hit the buzzer.
Con.
Take it too goddamn long.
It says,
Either you know or you don't. You know?
Con. It says,
You over there second guessing yourself. You know? They tell you when you're taking a test, that's multiple choice. You don't second guess. You go with your first instinct.
yeah, I'm always
Stop
mindful.
trying to-
I always be mindful because sometimes you come with trick
I don't
questions.
come with no trick questions. I don't do that, brother.
Yeah.
That's wicked. That's deceitful.
Con. It says,
I ain't
well,
trying to.
not trick, but
yeah.
sometimes you read things that ain't what they mean.
I'm not low key, brother.
Yeah. It says, and out of his mouth.
What I tell you before, if you don't know, say you don't know.
Con.
You know? Ain't
Yeah.
no shame in that.
Yeah, you said it off rip. It says, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
They coming in their best war apparel. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I told you how, man. That just, oh boy. If you have eyes to see, man, that should make you smile, man. They coming to stunt to show out, man. And this war is sport, man. This ain't no real battle, you know?
Yep.
They coming to play sport to show out, you know?
Con. It says,
Damn, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they coming to show their strength and to show how much they love you, man. The Yasharallah, chiefly the elect, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, come on. I want to get to some of these.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. It says, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed,
Meaning they coming in their full strength also.
con, and fine linen and white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword.
Ain't no, just like Leviathan. When the scriptures go into Leviathan that play with the ships, it tell you that no spears can pierce his, you know.
His skin.
Nothing
Yep.
can happen to him. The
His
same
skin.
thing with the chariots. That's how you know Esau's a goddamn liar. Oh, a chariot crash. You know, we
Yeah.
have it, and we've been, you know.
Yep.
Only how it can crash is if the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai wanted that to happen, so you can get some technology. That's the only way it can happen. And you still, maybe he did, because the one dude said that they had a chariot, but they can't figure out how it worked.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they couldn't find the wires. So the Yahweh Shemel Shai might have gave you a chariot so that you could just be mesmerized.
To make this epic battle a little bit more
So you could even be
entertaining.
terrified. It said the shit got its own fucking gravity, you know?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
if that's true. But the point of the matter is, clean and white apparel, meaning you ain't gonna see no fucking dents, no scratches, you know?
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Hey,
They coming clean, bro. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Stunting. And you know the chariots, you know, they glimmer, got lights on them.
Yeah.
The rubies and shit. Oh, man.
they put on a show like Jake like the stunt, bro. And Jake in the world with his whip. You fix your
And
whip
that's
up.
gonna be a dark day too. Remember the missiles and shit block out the sun?
That shit
So then
gonna-
you're gonna see the lights. Like, what the fuck is that?
That shit gonna look angelic.
Rainbows and shit and the aura, you know? Each ship probably gonna have its own aura.
Yeah, the
And then
force field.
you see the big ass mothership.
Oh my
the,
goodness.
the sky part, the darkness part, the clouds part,
And
you know?
complete darkness, the sky parting.
Meanwhile,
That's-
in the background, like fucking Esau and his 4th of July, you see the missiles banging and shit.
Yeah.
You see the missiles falling as fig trees.
Yeah.
As figs falling, the missiles coming back into the atmosphere. Oh man, that's why men's hearts gonna fail. They gonna, and then you go the bottom of the mothership is see through, and then you see a Howard Shai, a tall, gigantic, so-called black man, austere, you know.
Man, listen.
And then he looked like a young man, but he gray hair, fully grayed out, eyes red as hell.
Yeah.
Austere, stern, you know. Bro, and in fine apparel, you know, and with the big ass girdle.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
see the depictions brothers do.
Bro,
But it pales in comparison to what's really gonna happen.
that's,
That's why they're gonna stop fighting one another.
of course.
All their attention gonna be drawn there, and they're gonna try to fight the Lord.
And not because they want to. The
They got
Lord
no
said they're gonna
choice.
be
He gonna
terrified. He gonna put the spirit on them to fight.
At 2nd Ezra 13, they were scared but durst fight.
Scared but durst fight, man.
They're like,
Damn.
come on.
Damn.
Come on.
Yo, hey man, hey, I'm glad I'm on team. How about Shimmy? How was shot, man? That's
Bro,
fucking
this is-
terrifying.
Good news for us, bad news for the rest of you.
Con. So it
As
says,
birds flying.
hey, you already know.
That's the spirit, right?
There's birds flying. Call halal Yahweh Shimmy. How was shot?
Rakatha Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Real quick, Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him.
I was thinking about that scripture earlier when we was talking about the Romans.
Yeah, con.
That centurion that
Pierced his
pierced
side.
his side, he's here. He ain't in the spirit world. He's here to get his judgment. You know,
In a heavy judgment.
the soldiers that put thorns upon it, a crown of thorns upon his head, the ones of you that fed him piss and gall. You know,
They here. So it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
everything gonna stop.
The
You
day
know?
the earth
And
stands still.
the invasion is going to be televised. What's going to televise it? Esau's satellites.
Yep.
It's going to be breaking news. You see it in all the post-apocalyptic movies.
Con.
It'll be on all the channels.
Yeah.
It's going to be all over your fucking phone and everything.
Yep.
This is not a drill. We repeat, this is not a drill. This is not a. First and foremost, you're going to hear that your attention going to be grabbed by the missiles being shot off.
Con. Because
That emergency broadcasting system. Then when you think it ain't gonna get no worse, you're gonna see the chariots coming. And you're going, am I fucking tripping? Am I seeing things? Then your phone, the TV, you know, it might not even be no fucking electricity, right?
That's what I'm
The
thinking.
grid might be down, and all of a sudden, all the TVs come back on.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking, bro.
All of your fucking car, the radios blaring, you know?
Damn.
Man, it's gonna be a, woo, boy, I can't wait, man.
Damn.
I can wait out of one Ratazah, but you know, it's gonna be a beautiful day. A hell of a day.
A hell of a day.
We're in exhilarating times, like Doja said, you know?
God.
If he is the one, you know?
He's the one. It says, behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him.
What he said, remember that whole scene. I remember like it was yesterday. He about to pull the cord out.
If
Yeah.
he is the one,
Somehow.
I won't be able to pull this cord. And sure enough, what he said when the dude stood up, he said, I don't believe it or something before he died.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, before he died, he was just like, I can't believe it. Like,
But you know what I remember? It's inevitable, Mr. Anderson.
that's my, yeah. I love that
It's
saying.
inevitable.
It's inevitable.
Hey, that's how we gonna get the spiritual power too. Could you imagine like we in a concentration camp, Esau troops upon us or whatever,
Uh-huh.
a pile upon us and shit like that, and then we just throw them off of us.
Exactly. It says, Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. And then to finish out the Revelation,
I mean, and so let it be.
to finish out the Revelation 19 and 15.
I don't even think I'm gonna get to my list.
And
man.
out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it,
That was 2nd Ezra 13, the laser beams, zapping you like in the War of the Worlds.
that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the almighty power. That's the point. That's the point, man. Hey, Yasharala, we have the greatest army ever put together, man. Ever assembled on our side, man. And soon to come, that army is about to put in work for us, man. Salvation is nearer than even we believe.
So we're gonna wrap it up. I had a list. I didn't get to hit the list like Elder Apostle Hart said. So I'm gonna just couple. You know, we got a couple minutes left. Luke 12 and 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Yeah, hey, we are that little flock, man. Okay, on this and in this time period now, that righteous remnant is the flock that he's speaking about, man.
We're worms.
Con,
The Lord likened us Jacob unto worms.
con. This is good pleasure to give us the kingdom. It's his good pleasure to stand up and fight on our behalf, ultimately for his name's sake and his word's sake, but also on our behalf, man, to defend the defenseless.
Psalms 51 and 18. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem.
Right, and that's what he did. Each one of the elect are a spiritual brick, man. All right, and us coming together as the tabernacle of David. Okay, you know, this is all bringing together our salvation.
You exactly where my spirit was, right? Amos 9 and 11. I'm gonna go back to that Psalms. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of the old. So like the brother said, that's what you see right before your eyes. The third temple being rebuilt.
Con.
New Jerusalem. It starts with, first and foremost, the men, the elect men. And like you said, each brother is a brick, right? And what are the elect men doing? They're fortifying Jerusalem, where people were placed. And what's the wall do? It surrounds the city.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So Yahushua HaMashiach, he's the chief cornerstone. He's the first brick. And we're all being perfectly fit on top of each other, right? Many members, but of the same body, right? Surrounding the rest of the 1/3, the innumerable multitude of believers. And we're being fortified, unpenetratable.
Con.
And what's fortifying us first and foremost is word, like the whole armor. A force field is being formed around Yasharala, 1/3.
Yep.
Starting with the 144,000.
Con.
The mighty men of valor of old. Cause you see?
Yep. Con.
See, I told you this was exhortation. I had a bunch of uplifting, you know? Who can but prophet? You ain't a fucking man of the Lord if you ain't out here doing bidding, you know, feeding the Lord's sheep, man.
You gotta be.
Bunch of fucking fakers and phonies, man. And you're gonna be found out in that day. Yahweh Shem Yahushai weeding you out. And that's what he said. He's closing up the breaches thereof. This wall is being fucking cemented in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And each one of the bricks that don't belong there gonna get pulled the fuck out. Gonna get sifted out.
Sifted
As
out.
corn is sifted in the sieve. So anyway, so like I said, Psalms 51 and 18. Do good in thy good pleasure. It's his good pleasure to give us the kingdom.
Give us the kingdom.
Unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. And that's what he's doing.
Con.
The word of the Lord doesn't go out void. It's accomplishing that which he pleaseth. Philippians 2 and 13. For it is good which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Because man's goings of the Lord. Out of one Ratazah, we're doing the things pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that's what we strive to do to the best of our ability. You know?
Con.
course, Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for the good of them that love Yahweh, to them who are the called according to his purpose.
Predestined, man. Predestined.
Psalms 137:9. I started Psalms 137:6. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Vengeance, man. Esau gonna drink of that cup double. Lamentations 4:21, all the way to 22.
Ecclesiasticus 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and we are the Lord's children.
Yeah.
We are his battle axe, which I had all them scriptures.
Come.
You know?
Damn.
Amen. And he's going to enjoy us, you know? Starting with the elect. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And like it says, there be some men standing here that shall not taste of death.
Con.
You know?
Yeah. That's going to live
And
through
that's
all
why
of
we're
it.
so excited, because we're seeing the downfall of our enemies.
Yeah.
We're seeing all the curses being put upon them that hate us.
Con. Beautiful times, man.
I had Psalms chapter 2, the whole chapter, but I'm not going to read that for the sake of time. Psalms 91, and I'll start at 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Con. Just like in times past, man. Hey, when King David went and the men of valor went to war, you know, they fought against a lot of armies that outnumbered them tremendously, man. And not one Israelite fell. And we're coming back into those times.
First and foremost, because King David's men of valor had spiritual power.
Con.
And we gonna get spiritual power. Some of us on this side.
Yeah.
Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Like I read earlier. That you're gonna see the downfall of your enemy. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, which is what? Death, judgment. I'm wrapping it up.
Con.
So it says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
Con. Michael Allah, you know, Gabriel, all the angels, man. The vast armies of heaven, man.
They shall bear thee up in thy hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. So showing you Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gonna be with this men. She gonna be with the elect, man. You know, the children, the few Akwaf, you know. Malachi 4:1. For behold, look, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear the name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings. And you shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
That's the good news, man.
Isaiah 31:5. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it.
Going into those chariots, man, as birds flying, coming from the east in that V formation, man. The Lord is going to defend Jerusalem. You can't make this stuff up, man. This stuff all flows, man. This is beautiful.
Romans 9:27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Yasharallah, Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel, Yasharallah, be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. Romans 11:26. And so all Israel shall be saved. As it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire in prayer to Yahweh for Yasharallah, Israel, is that he might be saved. Couple more and that's it. Like I said, I'm just rapid fire. You know, like you're doing perfect. As the spirit permit, jump in, but I'm going to wrap them up, you know?
Come on.
Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, because I've read the remnant going to be saved, so there's the balance to it. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Talking about, we always mention that 2/3 are going to die here in Babylon the Great. Only a remnant is going to be saved.
Death by pain.
2nd Ezra 9:13. Again, this was all about exhortation, you know. Hopefully it was comforting to the elect. 2nd Ezra 9:13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
Come on. And it ain't no need to be curious, because he already told us how they're going to be punished.
Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own lands, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave of the house of Jacob.
Sovereignty, man. We're going to have our own.
Yeah, we know more in that chapter is good, but just running through them.
About to have the greatest family reunion ever recorded in the history of family reunions.
Numbers 24:18. And Edom shall be a possession, Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel, Yasharallah, shall do valiantly. Look up that word, Baba Kashal, valiantly. Valiantly. Psalm 60:12. Through Yahweh we shall do valiantly.
What is it? V-A-L-I?
Valiantly. Psalm 60:12. Through Yahweh we shall do valiantly, for he it is that shall tread down our enemies. That's what we're doing, waiting on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to rise up through the prey. Hold that thought. Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations and will destroy kingdoms. So we're going to do valiantly. We are the Lord's battle axe.
God. It says valiantly. It says with courage or determination.
And his determination is to gather the nations and pour out his indignation on them. And he's going to use the angels. He's going to use all his resources. He's the Lord of hosts.
Yeah. He's going to exhaust all his resources, man.
Jeremiah 30:16, 2 more. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Whew. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Khan, all 17 of the heathen nations, man, that took part in licking our wounds.
And so one more and I'm done. Where the hell is it? Salakia. Did I read it already? It's in Psalms. Okay, yeah. Psalms 58 and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a power, Yahweh, that judgeth in the earth.
Con. Hey, and that's what all you nations are getting ready to find out, man. Just like in times of old during ancient Egypt, man. Y'all about to realize that, hey, the Lord judges, the Lord is real, our power is real.
And there's a reward coming to the elect.
A big reward. Con.
I the one that was edifying, exhorting, and comforting to the elect. Again, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to our power.
Yahweh, Bahashem,
Yahweh
Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who ruled well and who taught us this truth. Shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwaf that are out there listening and learning as well. Shalom, wa abba, kwam yasharallah.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom.